The very first round of talks due today in Switzerland to build on an MOU signed 17th July to end the Iran war has been called off. Neither Tehran nor Washington has set a new date. But details are emerging on one key issue in that MOU, that's transit through the Strait of Hormuz. The Iranian authorities set up just last month to overhaul management of the strait, confirming there will be no charging of fees for 60 days. But vessels will still need Iran's permission to pass through the waterway. Those complying with the requirements will be granted passage. Maritime Tracker shows 25 commercial ships crossing the waterway on Thursday. That's the highest since mid-April. Although in pre-conflict, some 120 vessels cleared the strait every day. Continued Israeli strikes in Lebanon putting pressure on the MOU, moving beyond just a memorandum. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu not budging on his position against Iran-backed militant group Hezbollah, maintaining the IDF positions in Lebanon should stay for as long as that is necessary, with Hezbollah on its end warning it will remain vigilant. Israel reporting the deaths of 4 soldiers since the signing of the MOU, ordering an end to fighting on every front, including in Lebanon, while Lebanese media reporting more than a dozen people killed in overnight Israeli strikes in the south of the country. Israel, nor Hezbollah, is a party to that deal between the US and Iran, but Tehran sees Israeli withdrawal from Lebanon as crucial to the holding of this agreement. There are reports that Israeli strikes prompted Iranian delay in sending delegates to these now postponed talks in Switzerland. Ross Cullen, monitoring developments for CNA. He joins us live from Lucerne in Switzerland. Ross, are these talks cancelled or postponed?
Hi, Wei Su. The talks are postponed, is what we believe. The negotiating teams did say that they wanted to meet. There was a willingness from the Ayatollah on the Iranian side and willingness from the US vice presidents up until today. Friday was meant to be the day of the first round of talks to try to reach a final nuclear deal to replace the JCPOA, which was signed in 2015. Then Donald Trump pulled out of that in his first term in office. What the Memorandum of Understanding did earlier in the week, that set a 60-day timeline, a 60-day ceasefire, a 60-day period for the delegations from the United States and from Iran, with the mediating countries of Pakistan and Qatar, 60 days for them to try to come to an agreement. And today was the first round of talks. It did not take place.
And Ross, strikes in Lebanon with both Israel and Hezbollah not budging on their respective positions as to what happens in Lebanon. Do the US and Iran have any options to ensure that both Israel and Hezbollah ensure this truce holds?
Well, Wei Su, you mentioned that the Memorandum of Understanding does include a commitment to a cessation of hostilities on all fronts. That includes Lebanon. However, Israel has been carrying out more strikes today, just 2 days after the memorandum was signed by President Trump for the United States and President Pezeshkian for Iran. Israel obviously feels emboldened with that support of the United States to continue to carry out strikes despite the cessation of hostilities. However, we have seen some rebukes of the Israeli government by both Donald Trump in Evian during the G7 and by the Vice President J.D. Vance as well. So perhaps during the day today, Friday, now that he's not coming here to Switzerland, the Vice President might speak out more strongly against the ongoing Israeli strikes.
And thanks to Ross Cullen there reporting there for CNA from Lucerne in Switzerland.